And now I am telling that I am Ruby and I am from Assam. It is not you. As per my qualification, I am simple graduate. After that, I have cleared my previous also, but due to some problem, I have not completed that. Next, now my child has grown up, so I have started to work as a mutual fund distributor. And current year, I have completed one course on child psychology.
I hope that you have a prosperous future.
Okay, thanks. Means I don't know yet. I have not started because nowadays, if you want to do anything, first you should have the command on English.
Yeah.
I have one question too. You are the mother of two kids, and
Right.
you had worked in a school I think for a long time. So, have you ever got any difficulty to handle them? Other question is to you: how much it is important for a child to live in joint family? Yes. Now nowadays, maximum families are nuclear family.
So good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How
Then
are you doing? Tell me about yourself. How was your day today? What all things did you do? Everything was fine or not? Just tell me
yes,
about yourself. Yes.
it is going as usual. There is nothing special.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you that right now I have been living with my son in Guwahati, which is the
Mm-hmm.
capital city of Assam. But
Mm-hmm.
actually, I am from very small town. But
Okay.
yes, now I am staying with my son because of his study for temporarily.
Okay.
And my husband is not with me. He is in residence area.
So,
Oh,
where is your native place? Assam?
Assam, it is Assam. It is
Okay.
approximately 80 kilometers far from Guwahati.
Okay. So, you are 80 kilometers away from your husband and staying with your son because of his education. What is he doing? What is your son doing?
Actually, last year he has completed 12 with science. Now he
Mhm.
is trying for BTech along with he is learning the designing on game development.
Okay, all right. So it's not a few months job, it's a few years job actually, yeah? So you have decided to stay with your son, and
Yes,
whenever he will have holidays, then you will be visiting to your husband's place. Yes?
yes,
Is it
yes,
that?
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay. How are you feeling there with your son? Are you missing your native place? Or Guwahati and Assam more or less the same? Culture is same, language is also same.
It is the capital city of Assam, Guwahati.
Yes, yes, yes.
It,
But
yeah,
still, but still, after 40, 50 kilometers, a little change we notice.
oh, no,
Yes.
no, there is almost same, but in Assam there is different area. We fall in BTC area. It means which is tribal area. The community is called Boro.
Mhm.
That in our area, Boro peoples are maximum peoples are Boro, and we have different rules also,
Mhm.
which is different from the Guwahati, and their dress design also different. In actually, Assam's people, have you heard about Mekhela Chador?
Yes, yes, I have. I have seen even. Yes,
This is
Assamese dance we used to take for our annual function in the school. So yeah, Mekhla Chadar I remember very well. Yes.
yes, a Bihu dance, and but we fall in a BTC area. We their dress is different, which is called dafna. Have
Which
you
is
heard of
called?
dafna?
No, I haven't heard Dafna, but it's a new word for me. Dafna is, what is Dafna by the way?
This is two pitch cloth. One,
Okay.
you search on Google, you will see. You'll have to.
Okay, okay, I'll check. I'll check that. Okay. Two piece, maybe one is lower and one is upper. Is it like that? Yeah.
Upper portion is take as chunni, and
Okay.
the lower person's to wearing style is different. But in the current days, they are changing their style. Well,
Okay. Because of global time, no, so everybody is able to see all around the world. Yes, their
yes,
dressing sense. So they
yes,
want to copy something and to make their own style a little different.
yes, totally different.
Hmm.
Okay, and language also different. I may live in a Boro area, but I don't know the Boro language. I know the Assamese language. Even they when they come to us, they also use Assamese language. their child, in some families, no, their child also don't know their language. They use the Assamese language or Hindi language.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So tell me, do you want me to introduce or you know about me? As you say, I'll proceed in the same manner. Do you want my introduction?
Little bit.
Okay. So yes, as you know that my name is Manju Mishra and I hail from Lucknow, the capital city of Uttar Pradesh. You are from Guwahati, I'm from Uttar Pradesh. Yes.
Yes.
And if you talk about my educational qualification, I have done my master's, and after doing master, I completed my NTT, then B.Ed, and after completing all these degrees, I started teaching. And since 1990, you can say I have been a teacher, but now formally I'm a retired teacher. And after retirement, I started freelancing. I take online classes now. And yes, side by side, I started my YouTube channel to make myself busy. My channel's name is Grammarwithmanjumam, where initially I started uploading grammar videos, only grammar videos. But later I felt that people, how long they are going to learn grammar, because these days people don't want much to learn grammar. Rather, they want to speak English directly. Yes. Without knowing rules and without knowing grammar, if they are able to speak in English. So their aim is to become fluent anyhow. So then I started uploading conversation videos as well. So yes, I'm enjoying this journey. This is in short. If you have any specific question you want to know about my family, my hobbies or something special, then you can ask and then I'll tell you. Otherwise, this is in short about Manju Mishra.
Okay, I think you are the blessed of two kids.
Oh, yes, you are right. I'm blessed with two children, one son and one daughter.
Watch your video, and I think your husband is a doctor, if I'm not wrong.
Oh my God, Ruby, thank you so much. Oh, yes, you are right. You are right. Yes, my husband is a doctor, and my both children are not here in India. They are working, and they are working in their own places.
Okay, and then, they are in which country?
My son is in Canada, and my daughter is in Sweden. Daughter and son-in-law, they are in Sweden, and son is unmarried. He is in Canada.
Okay, what does he do?
He is an engineer, actually. Professionally, he is an engineer, but he is working for a bank.
Okay.
Yes,
and I think your daughter is married.
Yeah, my daughter
she is also working, woman?
Yeah, she's also working. Earlier, she was working in State Bank of India when she was in India. She was the branch manager in Pune. But once my son-in-law got settled in Sweden, so one had to sacrifice. So my daughter sacrificed and she went to Sweden, and then she did her MBA from there. And after that, she's also placed and she's working in a reputed company and she's quite happy over there.
Okay, nice. Will I tell me as introduced?
Pardon?
Will I tell me a little bit on me as introduction?
Yeah, please introduce yourself in detail rather. Why little bit?
Okay, thanks for the opportunity. And you have connected. I want to know you. Thanks more and more. A lot of thanks to you that you have connected me. And now I'm telling that I am Ruby and I am from Ashram. It is not you. As per my qualification, I am simple graduate. After that, I have cleared my previous also, but due to some problem, I have not completed that. Next, I have done 1 year computer diploma. Next, I worked in a school for few years as math teachers. After getting married, I did not go out for job because I have to help my husband, and I have been living with my mother-in-law and mother-in-law also, and they were. But now my child has grown up, so I have started to work as a mutual fund distributor. And current year, I have completed one course on child psychology. This is little bit me.
Oh, that's awesome, Ruby. Oh, nice introduction and lovely qualifications you have. So you completed your child psychology education. Yeah, I had psychology in my graduation. Okay, so would you like to tell me that when did you complete your this degree, psychology degree?
Current year, and this is the distance course.
Okay,
this is distance
from. Okay, so what is your aspiration? What do you want to do? Do you want to start some certain things related to child psychology?
Yes, yeah, obviously. But I have to learn many more things. I have strong desire to do another course also. There is a lot of course. That let's see what happens.
Okay, so you still have to go further in the same studies, and then you will
I'm
think.
very passionate on it, and I enjoy also a lot of. This is not so easy subject. This is not so easy subjects. You have if you go only through theory, this will not work. You have to observe also a lot of things. Yes, and you have to always be, or you have to always study on it also. So let's see what happens. But I have strong desire to
First
work.
and foremost, you need to be very keen observer so that you
Yes,
can
yes.
see and you can understand everyone's psychology, and very especially children's psychology. These days, if we compare the childhood of my age and today's kids, if you compare, then there is vast difference. Yes.
There is vast difference.
Yes, so you need to understand today's children, their psychology, and then probably you can help them, or you can counsel them in different ways. Because these days I see that there is a different department in every school, a counselor department. Okay, so there people are counseling kids, not only kids, their parents as well. Yeah.
Yes.
How to deal. Yeah, parents are being taught how to deal with children, and children are being taught how can you obey your parents, how can you become a good child of your parents, how can you become a good human being for the society, for your country. So yes, nice. It is very good actually if you complete this degree and you start a new setup. I hope that you have a prosperous future.
Okay, thanks. Means I don't know yet. I have not started because nowadays, if you want to do anything, first you should have the command on English, which is for me very less. So I have to make command on English also.
Actually, yes, if you have to start anything in the market. So according to the trend, English becomes very important these days. Because once you speak in Hindi or you speak in any other language, uh, and once you start speaking in English, so people make a different opinion about you. Yeah.
Yes.
You are considered to be smarter. You are considered to be more intelligent. Yeah. So yes,
right.
English is very much in demand. So yeah, English is to be mastered, and you have started, and it is not going to take much time if you have completed your new degree recently. So English also you can learn, because this is just a language and you just have to speak, because speaking is important.
What happens, as I told you that I have knowledge of grammar. I may not know the more and more phrases, but which I know, I think that is sufficient. But when I speak, I do a lot of wrong. And so that is the problem. So I want to be continue in conversation sessions. But it is unfortunate for me. I am not consistent here also.
Okay, so tell me, how do you entertain yourself? Because you are a student, you are a mother, you are a housewife, you are trying to become a psychologist. So how do you enjoy and how do you entertain yourself?
If you ask me on it, I have not masters or anything, because in different time I have to face a different problem. So I am not able to masters in anything. But I don't like to be sit. It means I always want to be busy. I may not be masters in anything.
So you don't want to sit idle. You mean to say that you don't want to sit idle? Yes, you want to do something and you want to make yourself busy.
Yes. I was busy from my childhood. When I was doing my degree course, from that during that time, I was taking a lot of tuitions also.
Okay.
And after getting married, my husband is a businessman. So I had to help him a lot. So my time has passed. In spite of my son was so young. Now what happens? I am staying for my son, far from him, far from my husband, and he has grown up also. Up to class 10, he had not taken any tuitions. I helped him, and but now he is busy himself, and I have a lot of time now.
Yes.
So what
you are wanting to do something.
Yes. So I have cleared mutual fund distributor exams. From that, I have taken one card and I am working on this area also. And now I have cleared a short-term course on child psychology also. And recent, I am talking to you now at present. I am connected.
So
Thank
yes,
you.
yes,
This,
and you are wanting to enhance your speaking skills.
yes.
That's
So,
lovely. And are you a YouTuber too?
yes, I do. As I told you, but I am very beginner. I am very beginner. I am not uploading their video consistently. Editing part also very important. I don't know much more on edit.
You don't know much more about editing. Okay,
Yes, right.
okay, okay. Yes, yes. But your son can help you. If your son is there, he can help you a lot. If he has time. If he has time. Yes, of course.
Yes,
Because he is there from his native place to the other place for his studies, not for helping you.
yes. Sometimes I ask him, but I don't want to disturb him because he is doing two courses together. No, one is preparing for BTech. That is very competitive exam nowadays. Another he is learning through different websites to design the game.
Okay.
So he is very busy. I don't want to disturb him. Sometimes if he is free, then I ask him, which I take 10 days, and he does only in 1 minute.
The same happens here also. I also ask my children, then they always say that, Mama, whatever you are doing well. Why are you worried to make it better and better? And I always feel every time, more or less, I'm doing the same way. Someone's thumbnail, when I see, I feel like, okay, shall I start making like this? But once I start trying, it takes so much of time, then I get frustrated. And once again, what is there in my cuts, I start doing that. So this is how, because it's not that very easy. We have never been into the habit of handling these things.
For young generations, it is easier than us. They
Yes,
can quick,
yeah,
but we can't. So,
it's true. It's true. And for me, I saw computer and mobile after, I think, in 50s, when I was in 50s, you can say. Yes, because earlier also only in the school I used to. I never had my own personal laptop. Once
yes,
COVID, COVID came into existence, and that time when online classes we had to take, then my
yes,
personal laptop I got, and then I started learning. But still, I'm not well versed in technology. I have to learn a lot. I feel sometimes that I should approach someone who can teach me. My children tell me that, see, online, you just give a search, and then you take online class, you learn if you are really interested in. Actually, technically, being sound is also very important if you want to grow well on
yes,
YouTube channel. Yeah.
yes. That is also very important.
Very important. It's not only about the content. Yes, of course, content is very important, but somewhere technically you need to be very sound, very smart. Yes.
What feature is equally important?
Yes.
Content and editing part.
Yes, that is
And
true.
yes, do you now? Do you have any question to me? You can ask me. I will try.
Uh, it, are you an introvert person or extrovert person? First, you tell me that.
I am mediocre, not introvert, not extrovert.
I was thinking that you will say I'm an extrovert person. Okay, all
No,
right.
I am not
Okay.
extrovert
And what's
person.
your hobby?
If you ask me about hobby, no, after marriage, I had to be busy a lot. I can't recognize what is my hobby. Now I am connecting the peoples. I think this is giving me a lot of enjoyment, and this is
And
my
this has become your hobby now, yes? That
yes,
connecting every day, attending sessions and learning, doing something. Yes.
yes,
All-
yes, yes.
This is actually good and good time pass. I too feel the same. Like if I have time, I must connect because teaching online is different thing. When I'm teaching somebody, I do not get much entertained. But when I simply talk and I have sessions like this, so we get to know so many things about, no, like you shared many things about Guwahati and the dressing
Yes,
sense and the language. So that is important. When we connect, we discuss certain things, what we feel like. Yes.
yes.
So this is all, I think. If you have any question from me, then you can ask. Otherwise, I think we had lovely discussion. and we can wrap up the session as well. We can connect sometime again.
I have one question too. You are the mother of two kids, and
Right.
you had worked in a school, I think, for a long time. So, have you ever got any difficulty to handle them? I am asking about your children or about the school college students. Uh,
Yes.
yes.
Lovely question.
Do you
Lovely.
have any special memory when have you had got many difficulties to handle that situations?
Lovely question, actually. It's a nice question. I would love to answer this question. As far as my children are concerned, okay, so it's long time. I don't remember that I found any difficulty in raising my kids. The reason behind is when my children were young, I was in joint family. So I had a great support of my mother-in-law, who was always standing beside me to do all these things related to my kids. I was only feeding them. And later, when they grew up, I started teaching them a little bit. Okay, so I never found any kind of difficulty in raising my children. And with God's grace, they were very decent children, very obedient. I never even remember that any glass, any bottle, anything was being broken by them. Usually it happens, no, when small kids are there, the
Yes.
lipstick is thrown somewhere and the glass is broken and this happened, that happened. I never remember any such incident. So they were quite simple and means very easygoing children. In every situation, they were fit. So I never
They,
felt any kind of difficulty with my own kids. And as I had never faced any difficulty with my children, so I assumed the same with my school students also. Because children are children,
yeah,
naturally, yeah, they
yeah,
will behave like children. So we have to, once I had chosen that I have to become a teacher, then I had to digest all these things. Like
yeah,
sometimes children are pampered from their home, from their parents. They come to school, they expect the same from the teachers. Okay, the teachers will also pamper me.
yes,
So yeah, we have to deal every child in a different manner. And I was very good at that. I knew, as you said, that you have done child psychology. I did not do that child psychology training or something like that, but I could very well understand my students, that what is the demand of this child. Once I felt that this child is feeling a little no nervous, or he's not able to face this question, immediately I used to switch that question and I used to give easier questions so that he feels a little bit confident and then comes and solves that question on the blackboard. He doesn't feel embarrassed in front of whole class. So I really never felt that somewhere I found very difficult situation in my classroom. So
actually, it is.
everything was so very easy for me. But yeah, now when I hear from young teachers, they tell me so many problems that, ma'am, ever since you have gone, when you were supervisor here, it was very simple, very easy. Actually, I forgot to tell you that for 10 years I worked as a coordinator in my school. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that was
Yeah.
nice.
So they ask me that now things have changed. It's very difficult. Children are very pampered. Parents are always like, why did you scold my child? But I never found that, because I knew once I have scolded somebody, I have to pamper at the next time, because children are children. Yes. And
Children,
they can understand your feelings. They will forget. You have scolded that, they will forget once you really start pampering for some time. Yes. So
yes.
that's how I dealt them very nicely. And I never ever found any difficulty, honestly speaking.
And another question is to you:
Mhm.
how much it is important for a child to live in joint family? It is.
Very good, very good. Please continue.
Yes. Now nowadays, maximum families are nuclear family. I think for a child,
Mhm.
especially if anybody have single kid,
Mhm.
they get all the time they get frustrated. And
Frustrated,
I
right?
think for children, grandparents also need.
Very lovely question.
What?
And before your question, I already told you that how things were so easy because I had a joint family. So
Yes.
my answer, that it would always be yes. joint family is very much important. You need not to teach many things.
Yes.
They learn many things in that family. Yeah, because 5 members in the family, 6 members in the family, everyone's temperament is different, everyone's taste is different. Yeah,
Yes.
we used to cook 2, 3, 4 types of vegetables because somebody likes something, somebody likes different things. Okay, so they used to learn eating. Yeah, that is the most important part. These days children are eating what? Chips, kurkure, Maggie, pizza, burger. Yeah, these things. But we never provided those things. And I don't remember that when my children were small, those days Maggie and burger, these things were in culture.
Same with me. Same with me. But one thing is that if they belongs to in joint family, then parents get them advice. Your grandfather or mother is not taking the such kind of foods. Where are you taking? But if the child is growing in nuclear family, they always wants to show you the what their friends are taking, what kind of foods they are taking. In
Yes.
that time, in that times that I think that is very difficult to handle.
Make
The
them
child.
understand that
Yes.
no, they are eating dirty things. You can't say
Yeah.
that the others are eating dirty things, you need not to eat that. Yeah, but in family they learn, joint family they learn support,
Yes.
how to support each other, how to manage in difficult situations. There are
Yes.
many difficult situations, and joint family, when you have, you do not feel any difficulty. Yeah, because
Yes.
there are many to support you. And when you are in nuclear family, you are sick. Just imagine COVID time. What was the situation in nuclear families? Many
Yes.
children learn in joint family. You don't have to teach them. Like they learn even fighting also, quarreling also,
Yes.
how to pamper youngers, how to obey elders.
They,
Everything they learn. Now you have to teach them. You should obey your elders. Now you have to teach them. But when they are already in joint family, they have seen me obeying their grandparents. So automatically they
they
learn it. Yeah,
yes.
we don't,
Ultimately,
we don't have to tell them that you need to obey your elders. Yeah, so
yes.
many things they imitate from their parents, their elders. So that's
Yes.
a great learning actually. So joint family is always better, but now because of work culture and many more things, this culture is
Next one, family.
totally, I can say it's not at all existing these days. Now nuclear family system is more into existence, but still both have their plus and minus, pros and cons.
As a
Yes.
plus and minus point of view.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Ruby, it was nice to connect with you. Lovely questions you asked, and I enjoyed talking with you. And certainly we will again meet sometime in future. Okay, so just
Same here. Thanks. Again, I am giving you a lot of thanks.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for sending me a request and being on time. And I also thank God that somewhere He helped me. Otherwise, I was thinking if I say, Ruby, there is no power, then you will certainly think that ma'am is making excuses. But somehow the power came and I could connect with you. Means I was so, so disturbed that yes, I told her that I'm going to be there. And even I told her that I'm ready before time, and after that the light is not there. So how to do?
No issue, ma'am. No issue.
But
It's
somehow
okay.
we could manage. Okay, so bye for now, we'll certainly meet again.
Yes, sure.
Thank you.